He is the 6-foot mirror image of his father, yet he stands firmly by his mother's side. In a family where almost every sibling has legally erased the name Pitt from their lives, Knox Leon remains the silent exception. But after Brad Pitt's shocking absence from his 17th birthday, the world is asking, is Knox staying loyal to a father who isn't there, or is he playing a much deeper game of family identity? The mystery of the last standing Pitt. In the volatile dynamics of the Jolie-Pitt family, Knox Leon occupies the most confusing yet fascinating position in the eyes of the public, while his siblings, Maddox, Pax, Zahara, Shiloh, and even Vivian, have openly and legally dropped the Pitt surname as a form of protest or emotional severance. Knox remains the only one holding on. He has never filed legal documents to change his identity, a decision that stands in stark contrast to the exorcism of his father's name performed by his brothers and sisters. This phenomenon creates a massive question mark. Is this a sign of silent loyalty, or does Knox have a completely different perspective on his parents' conflict? At 17, his choice to remain a Pitt makes him the last standing bridge, even though that bridge must now bear the heavy weight of Brad's absence on his most significant birthday milestone. A terrifying 6-foot transformation. Knox's recent appearance, standing at an impressive 6 feet, approximately 185 centimeters, has sent shockwaves through social media.
This physical transformation is not just a matter of typical teenage growth. It is an undeniable visual reminder of the strong Brad Pitt genetics flowing through his veins. With broad shoulders and a masculine stature, Knox now looks more like Brad Pitt than Brad Pitt did in his own youth. This resemblance creates a sharp irony for the public. How can a child who is physically a reincarnation of his father celebrate his life's achievements without the very figure he biologically mirrors? His towering height seems to be a symbol of new strength within the Jolie household, but simultaneously it emphasizes the void where his father should have been, witnessing his son grow into a gallant young man. Silence as a fortress of defense. Knox has practiced the most difficult form of resistance in the digital age, absolute silence. Unlike Pax, who once vented his anger via social media, or other siblings who made symbolic statements through legal actions, Knox has chosen not to speak at all. This silent strategy has become his fortress against paparazzi intrusion and cruel public speculation. However, Knox's silence should not be misinterpreted as indifference. As the youngest child growing up amidst a 10-year legal war, he has likely learned that words often become weapons that turn back to haunt the speaker. By remaining silent and keeping his surname, he maintains full control over his private narrative.
He lets the world guess while he navigates his own inner complexities regarding a father whose face he sees every time he looks in the mirror. The tragedy of the 17th birthday snub. A 17th birthday should be a beautiful transition into adulthood. But for Knox, this moment was marked by a very public birthday snub from Brad Pitt. Brad's absence on Knox's special day, especially as his son just achieved a gold medal, is an emotional wound that is difficult to overlook. The public views this as a critical turning point, a neglect that could be the final nail in the coffin for their relationship. For a teenager searching for identity, a father's presence is a much-needed validation. Brad's absence was not just a scheduling issue, it was a signal of a deepening estrangement. This incident has left many feeling a sense of pity, seeing Knox remain loyal to his father's name, while facing the harsh reality that such loyalty does not seem to be reciprocated with a simple physical presence. The role of the mother's guardian. Despite Knox retaining the Pitt surname, his public actions always demonstrate unconditional loyalty to Angelina Jolie. He is frequently seen accompanying his mother to major events with a protective and mature attitude. Many observers see that Knox has taken on the role of the new protector within the family, filling the void of a male figure in their home. He stands tall beside Angelina, providing quiet but powerful emotional support.
Knox's choice to keep the Pitt name might be his clever way of showing that he has control over his own identity. He can carry his father's name while giving his entire heart to his mother. This is an incredibly difficult balance to maintain, but Knox seems to handle it with a maturity far beyond his years, proving he is not just a pawn in his parents' drama, but a man of his own conviction. The pressure of being an estranged father's twin. For Knox, possessing a face that is a mirror image of Brad Pitt's is a unique and heavy psychological burden. Every time he looks in the mirror, he sees the face of a man his siblings considered the source of their family's troubles. What does it feel like to carry the face of someone who has fueled a decade of family conflict? This pressure may be why Knox chooses such a quiet, low-profile path. He is attempting to separate the physical features he inherited from the actions of the man who gave them to them. Keeping the Pitt name might be Knox's way of making peace with his own genetics. He seems to be saying that he is not ashamed of who he is biologically, regardless of what happened in the past. It is an act of deep and brave self-acceptance for a teenager living under the microscope of an international media always looking for a crack. The gold medal, a declaration of independence. Knox's achievement of a gold medal in sports at age 17 is a vital statement of his independence.
Presenter TV host. While the public is busy comparing his face to Brad or his loyalty to Angelina, Knox is proving his worth in an arena that has nothing to do with acting or Hollywood. This victory is his alone, earned through his own sweat and discipline. The fact that he reached this milestone just as his family drama reached a fever pitch shows extraordinary mental focus. That gold medal is proof that Knox Leon is a whole individual, not just a Brangelina kid. His success offers the world a new perspective, that even though he still carries the Pitt name, his triumph is purely the result of his own effort. He doesn't need Brad's presence to win, and he doesn't need public approval to feel proud of the identity he is building with his own hands. Psychology of the youngest child in conflict. As the youngest child, Knox has had the widest observational lens compared to his older siblings. He saw Maddox and Pax react harshly, and he saw his sisters choose to distance themselves. Often, the youngest child in a broken family tries to be the healer or the bridge to keep the remaining fragments of unity together. His decision to keep the Pitt name might be a subconscious effort not to sever all ties, a small hope that one day there might be a reconciliation. However, Brad's neglect on his recent birthday could be devastating to that healer role. Knox may be realizing that maintaining a bridge alone is an exhausting and painful task.
Knox's psychology is a labyrinth of emotion, between wanting to stay connected to his roots and the bitter reality of a family that has been permanently split into two opposing camps. Global reaction to Brad's birthday snub. The public reaction to Brad Pitt's absence on Knox's birthday was massive and largely negative toward the actor. Many longtime fans felt disappointed, believing Brad wasted the best opportunity to repair his relationship with the only child who still gives him a chance by not dropping his name. In the eyes of the public, Knox is a walking symbol of forgiveness, yet Brad seemingly failed to meet that forgiveness with a physical presence. This criticism is even sharper because Brad is often seen happy at public events with his new partner, while his youngest son celebrates a golden moment alone. This birthday snub has shifted the public narrative. While some once supported Brad's fight for custody, many are now starting to understand why his children have chosen to stay away. Knox, with his elegant calm, has earned the most sympathy. The future of the last heir, Pitt or Jolie? The big question now is, how much longer will Knox keep his father's surname? As he approaches the age of 18, he will have full legal power to determine his own identity. If Brad's absence and emotional distance continue, Knox may reach a breaking point where his loyalty finally snaps.
However, if he keeps the Pitt name into adulthood, he will be the sole carrier of that legacy in Brad's direct bloodline. This is a massive historical weight to carry. Will he be the one to restore the Pitt name in the future, or will he be a constant reminder to Brad of what has been lost? One thing is certain, with a 6-foot stature and the face of a superstar, Knox Leon has all the tools to be a new icon standing on his own 2 feet, with or without the shadow of his father behind him.